Alright. So, game 4. This will be, I believe, Bludlass's pick. Because he lost last game, so I'm guessing that's how they're doing it. It makes sense, though. He picked Arena, and then the second Arena, which is HideOut. We'll see how Scotty plays in this one. I think that it seems to me that Bludlass has a slightly higher skill at the closed maps, and Scotty has a slightly higher skill at open maps. So it's a matter of who can kind of play the other guy's game a bit more. These maps definitely, the 2 home maps of Bludlass, certainly favoring him style-wise. So we'll see if Scotty's able to overcome Bludlass's knowledge of closed maps here, or if we'll go to a game 5. Could be quite interesting. I don't even know what the last map is. Celt for Bludlass. That's not what I would expect. I'm really glad that we're seeing this. Cumans from Scotty, kind of expected. That's one of the booming civs. You could see Chinese, Khmer, Brit. There's a lot of civs that enjoy playing from behind a wall. Celt is a weird one, though. I wouldn't expect Celt. I guess they do have really good siege onagers. They do have halbs. They can just boom. They're hard to push because they do have such good siege. And on the other side of that coin, they could go for a very aggressive, like Huang type attack, right, where you're going forward with siege. So it's interesting. It's something you have to think about, whether the Celt's going to boom or whether the Celt's going to go forward on you, and both are pretty decent threats, so it forces your opponent to like start theory crafting what you're doing, which is always good. If you're making your opponent think about stuff that's not even applicable in the game, it's perfect. Especially if you get to make the wrong decision and play into your style. Anyways, so we're seeing some deer luring. 2 on wood for our Cuman player. I think that he will probably try to get feudal as fast as possible. 19 to 20 pop up, drop that second TC, stay really defensive, and then drop a castle in Castle Age or go into Knight. I could see a FC from Celt into forward siege and monk. It would almost be the perfect play against Cuman, right? Because Cuman's weakness is early castle. They have they'll bloat their economy, and if they can make it to castle from even in terms of army, then they're gonna have a big eco to buy units with, or to streamline into an even bigger eco in Imperial. So Cuman's progression really is very strong for this map style. I would say better than Celt even, but I'm sure Bludlass playing close maps, he knows that, and he's gonna try and attack early castle. I think that's what we'll see. I'd be really shocked now. Anybody in chat, what do you guys think? You think we'll see Celt boom, or do you think we'll see Celt go really aggressive? I'm a hard pick for aggression. Oh, you've already watched him the Rex. Interesting. Yeah, they just came out. I believe that this set will be the last set that we actually have right now, and everything else is going to be like live games or Rex later. Like the use of sheep to hold the gate open. Yes, as Ryder's pointing out, it's a great thing to use in Arena, in HideOut. Anytime you're using a gate, really, but usually you see them in Arena and HideOut mainly because those are already walled with gates. You put the turkey or sheep or scout to the side, and then you can push your deer in. You can get a boarville to walk in and out, and you can just grab it and come back into your base. It's like a little guard. It's like a sheepdog guard for your gate. It's a great thing to utilize. Roxy's saying definitely aggression. I think that yeah, we are in concurrence. That feels awkward. That deer feels really, really awkward how they're having to walk. They're bugging on the side of all of these tiles. Like, I'd love to see Age move to like circular tiling, and I think that all of the pathing would just be magically fixed. A lot of stuff gets stuck on their corner to corners. Yeah. Not really super heavy on wood, but definitely... I mean, he's got 7 on wood. I would have thought that... Well, he's got a decent amount. Yeah, it's fine. So he'll drop that second TC. 4 farms out for Bludlass, so he's totally optimizing for FC. He's not even, like, worried about feudal aggression at all. We'll see if he makes any army or any bigger walls. I think he just goes straight FC. I mean, Cuman could go forward and make a siege workshop and attack you, right? So he's kind of gambling that that's certainly not what he's up against. And I think that that's a pretty fair gamble. Cumans can take a lead by dropping a TC and not having to micro. So why would you try it against a civ like Celt anyways? Yeah, exactly. So the weakness of Cuman is early castle. Everywhere else they're strong. And then the strength of Celt is early castle. So it's the reason too is the mangonels are shooting faster. So it's like you can win almost every mangonel trade, and that's pretty much the only thing defending you if you're not making army. It's like mangonels, monks. So it's gonna be super nice. Super nice for Celt here. Market blacksmith. He's actually, I think it would be good out here as a wall, but at this point he hasn't seen the opponent's army and they upped really fast, so there's no reason that they wouldn't see it for 2 minutes. So he knows that he probably doesn't need to use it for a wall, and it'd be better to hide it but you're FC than to make it and then have the scout walk past and see. So I like where he's putting it based off the intel he's got. Lots of farms coming out. Little boomerino. Scotty's halfway up. Marax is coming down. So we'll see, maybe Spear Mango, maybe Night Mango. Heck of mangoes though. I hope you guys like mangoes. Yeah, good try there by Bludlass. He's trying to open the gate and run it so that the deer runs through. It's definitely possible to get the deer to run through with just a scout, but it's like, it's gotta be one of the hardest things. Like, it's gonna take a lot of time and effort too. Ryder saying he has to put a sink back together. Well, luckily this is the last set, and then I'm taking a break as well. So it's either 1 more game or 2 more games. So you won't miss too much. Yeah, it's so nice outside. It's sunny. I think I want to go on a run, but then I also want to just like maybe hang out at the park or something. Take the bong to the park, you know, watch the duckies. Second TC coming out for Bludlass. Forward siege workshop as we expected. I like that he moved it back from the palisade. Palisade has like 2 tile vision or 2.5 tile vision. So you want your things like 3 tiles off. 2 to 3 tiles off of it, so he probably doesn't see it yet, which is great for Bludlass. Oh, some hive inspections as well. Nice. Yo, are you selling your honey yet? Are you like making honey? Do you have honey available, or are you just doing the bees, keeping the bees going for right now? Scotty sees it now. He adds the houses. I want to buy some rider honey. August? Awesome. Well, if you want to sell any, let me know. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know if we could get it shipped without the container breaking or whatever. Let's start with B. I think that I would get in trouble if I had Canada something. I mean, I have it legal here for medicinal, but I think that the government still wants its money. So they'll only let me buy their honey. Nice. Breaking through pretty quick. So 18-minute breakthrough. And Scotty is not quite castle yet. And this is really the timing that Bludlass was hoping for. I wonder if he actually picked Celt as a counter pick to Cuman, assuming Cumans would be played. For me, though, I could see a lot of civs here, not only Cumans. So I don't know if I would be... oh my god. Oh my god. No, no, no. This is not the way, but it's kind of working. Maybe it is the way. He knows he has more vills, so the vills are what he can spend. He's still up in vills. Oh man, he's taking so much damage though. Oh, Bludlass! Well, that was a fantastic mango shot. Those aren't hard to do. I mean, easy to do. Those aren't hard to do. Those are not easy to do. Shaving a scout off of your other mangonel, that's pretty damn good mango micro there by Bludlass. And castle going up, but now we've had to spend too many villagers. It's still pretty close, but now the lead is gone. And Bludlass, Bludlass dropping eco behind his aggression. Very important to do that nowadays. You can't just go 1TC. Like, you definitely have to be ecoing out, especially on the Waller maps. yeah, right, yeah, exactly. But I'd be happy to have some regular honey. We get some honey from the farmer's market around here. It's super good, but it tastes so much better knowing exactly where the bees were and seeing the videos of you working with the bees. I think I would be able to taste it in the honey. I could taste brighter. Okay, Scotty's having to use the market now. He's got the 3 TCs up, so we're both on the similar production. And, oh dear. We're both on not similar production. So every 30 seconds, Bludlass is going to go one more vill ahead, and that's not good, right? He's already ahead by 6. Well, not good for Scotty. It's great for Bludlass. Mango's coming out now for Scotty, but he's going to be against Celt Mangoes. So we'll see how Bludlass does this. I think he'll want to probably target down the Siege Workshop first. I'd argue to leave the house. Nice, okay, that's fantasy. I'd even leave this house because if it pops, if Mangonels pop out, this is going to mess up their pathing a little bit and make it harder for them and easier to shoot them. So I actually like that he... What just happened? Holy shit, yeah, I saw that too. I mean, they're shooting over. Nothing shot at that location, so that was weird. It instantly died as it came out. Celt mango hacks. I wonder if when it first comes out, if it's higher and then it like drops it or something. I don't know where the hitbox comes out in that split second. I don't exactly know how that lines up. Oh. Well, it's gonna lose one, but he doesn't even care about losing one, man. He's in a great spot. Scotty's having to run back, and now Scotty's on tilt, right? Ooh, good clip. I'm gonna watch that clip after. I want to see how that went down. That's gonna be important. Maybe we could learn something from this game. Well, learn something more. Phil's coming back. I love Phil's really trying to save the day. Ooh. 42 against 62 vills. Bludlass looking good. 4 TC now for Bludlass. So now he's just got to maintain control of his own base. Defend with Siege. I like that he dropped a second Siege Workshop at home. Defend with Siege, maybe get a castle up, a stone wall. I like it. He knows that he's got the build lead now. He's killed a TC and a lot of villagers. Oh! He didn't go in? Scotty, go in! Oh, Scotty doesn't know. Wow, that could have been so good. That could have been his moment. 16 potential vills. Obviously, he wouldn't even get half that, probably. But, I mean, that could be enough. That's his lead right there. Man, Scotty should have gone in. I think, especially once you're behind, you got to be taking the risks. Like, yeah, he might have something to clear your army, but if you're going to be playing risky, now is the time, guy. Yeah, he got scared, and there was flags, so we knew they were coming out, but... Dude, he's fighting 2 mangonels and microing it. So you can see he knows he needs to be aggressive. Like, yeah. Slight missed opportunity, but probably better safe than sorry. And I would say if you're talking like 1,000 games, he probably made the right decision. In this game, I think he made the wrong one. But, you know, he doesn't see everything like we do. We gotta remember that as being a caster, right? I hate it when casters like nitpick to like a harsh degree on players when they're not thinking about the players are seeing a completely different game and progression, right, than we are. They're also macroing and microing in 100 spots. Nice micro here by both players. Trying to make the most of it. Now there's 2 locations where there's fighting. Okay. Not too bad. Both players getting out of there. I think that it favors Bludlass, though, in both locations. Bludlass now has a castle as well, so he'll probably cast... Well, I thought he might castle that hill instead of farm, but I guess forward castle makes sense as well. Start trapping the guy down. He knows he's in the lead. Uni coming down, farming here. About 100 vills for Bludlass, so he's almost actually maxed out for imp age levels of villagers, so he's in just a commanding lead now. I don't know that there's really any way that Scotty can come back here. I think we're going to see a 2-2. I think mangonels are... Oh! Big shot. There's that Celt bonus, right? That quick attack and then move. So hard to deal with. Bludlass gonna try at the north again. Or excuse me, Scotty's gonna send another raid to the north. Just trading 1 Mago at a time. Trying to be as efficient as he can be. 5th TC coming down now, and we'll, yeah. So, Trebs, Halves, Rams, these types of things are going to be coming out soon from Bludlass. I think we might just see it insta GG though when the imp hits. He can be on hold. That's what I like to hear. GG called by Scotty. Bludlass. He's tying it up, man. 2-2. I don't know who's going to win this. I think it's definitely a aggressor versus defender type players, but I think the next game will be Scotty's pick, so it might be a more open map. Wow, nice. So I think that the biggest thing here is, it would be interesting to hear from Bludlass if this was a pick designed, assuming it's a potential Cuman opening. But yeah, so when Cumans open, they're going to get more Vills than you, right? Because they're going to go up really fast, 19 to 20 pop Vills. They're going to go up, they're going to drop a TC right away, and then they're going to try to get the castle. And they could probably defend everything because it's just defender advantage meta. You just always win if you're full defending and all in. So he's not worried about all ins. He's not worried about eco now. The only thing he's worried about is a super well-timed early castle push, and this is probably the best thing for Celt to do. So it's almost like a counter pick with a timing attack. And then, you know, Celts do scale into late game just fine. But yeah, I like the Celt pick. I like it. I think a lot of civs will be hurt by the early rush, but certainly Cumans. It really punishes Cumans.